Geometry Dash is a pretty easy game, released on August 13, 2013 for iOS and Android. It was later on followed for a version for Windows, Mac OS, the December 14th, 2014. In aspect, Geometry Dash is really easy. It's just a cube jumping around spikes, and sometimes you can transform into different game modes like the shit, the ball, or the wave. Now you might ask yourself, what does this have to do with the title of the video? Well, let's go to the editor. Here we are in the editor. We can do a lot of things. We have to type a name, and then we're going to build a level. So you start your first level, you place block, place spikes to do different gameplay. And there you go. You have now a full level made by you. The problem with this level is that it's pretty classic. It might have been made by someone else, so you want to make it unique by doing other gameplay than this. You now place pads and flipper with gravity to make more spicy gameplay. And there you go, you made your own unique level. And no one else ever did the exact same as you. You now are bored and you want to play other levels, so you go to other people's levels. Now you found a level. It is very different from yours and it's very hard. You don't want to struggle too much on it. You found another level. It is again very different from yours and even different from the other one. And now you finally wonder, what are the limits of this game? What are the limits of this editor? So you go back to it. You search, and let's say you placed a block somewhere in the void. You shifted just 1 pixel, but now you have a completely different level. It might not seem like it, but it's actually true. And now I'm going to tell you why Geometry Dash is actually really a theory of everything. You might think I'm crazy, but hear me out. A 1.30 minute level at 1 times speed is 931 objects. Okay, now we are going to do the maths. 931 objects is the block length of a node speed changer 1.30 minutes level. The depth boulder in the sky is at 88.5 blocks. So if we fill all of that, we get to the insane number of 82,3093.5. But compared to what's coming, it's so little, because we can shift blocks up to 32 degrees in each direction, so the operation is 931 times 88.5 times 32 times 32. This is way too big, okay? So now it's finished, right? Oh boy. Now we can do 999 color combination that we can change between blocks. So now, one block can be changed with over 999 colors, making this block 0.1 times 10 to the power of 999. But there is not one block! There is this atrocious number of blocks, so this number to the power of 999. And don't you get me started on the fact that there is probably a couple thousand blocks in the game. That you can make each block have a different group from like what, 10,000 or something? And also make some with none or some with the same than another. And remember that it's okay for a 1.30 minutes long level. The world's maths calculator couldn't even handle the real number. That's to say it. My theoretical number was this number. I don't know how to pronounce it. To finish, I just wanted to say that this actually reminds me of life. Maybe you wouldn't have clicked this video and went to the gym. Realize that's something you love and become an Olympic champion one day. Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't made the choice that you did. Of course, that's an extreme case, but who knows? Remember that. Bye!